know about the fact, well, you didn't list my name on the program. I know about the fact that why she always got to be in charge of that committee.
Go on, Reverend.
I know about the fact that, well, you didn't allow me to introduce so-and-so. You didn't call on me at the meeting. Well, I had a particular announcement and you ended the meeting too quickly, so therefore I'm not coming back. And I didn't get my plaque on time, so therefore I know using.
Yeah.
But in spite of all that fussing, we still recognize that the struggle continues.
Oh yes, oh yeah.
It's bigger than you or I. The vision is broad. The cause is great. See, we come at a time, and this whole piece about national health care is, if it wasn't so ridiculous, it would be laughable.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
We are in a nation where nearly 50 million people don't have health care. We're in a nation, the leading nation in the world, yet we don't have a national health care program. Canada has one. France has one. Germany has one. England has one. Cuba has one. Switzerland has one. You mean the United States of America, the leader of the free world, cannot have a national health care program for its citizens? We should be leading the way. And this is not without precedent. Let me just remind you, in case you forgot, we already got national health care. It's called Medicaid and Medicare, in case you didn't know that. And without precedent, let me take you back for a moment. We have a public educational system. The public educational system was born out of the necessity to have public education for all of the children of America. It came out of a time when only the rich people and plantation owners and landowners were able to send their children to school. But Thomas Jefferson, Noah Webster, and others began to look at public education not as a privilege, but as a necessity. And as they looked at the public educational system when we did not have one, they began to say, we need to put something together. And so people like Henry Bernard in Connecticut, people like Horace Mann, who they say was the father of public education in Massachusetts, and later on Booker T. Washington in Tuskegee, and W.E.B. Du Bois later on in Atlanta, they began to make public education what it is today. Booker T. Washington lifted up the African American tradition, emphasizing a sound education and hard work, along with Du Bois, who said that what African Americans needed was real education that would teach them to know, to think, and to aspire. They did it without guns and swastikas or questioning the birthright of the President of the United States. They never yelled, I want my country back. When did that happen that we lost America? Why didn't you say that when the Patriot Act was taking away all of your rights in this nation? Why didn't you say it when we went to war in Iraq without the permission of the Congress? Why didn't you say it when we went into Afghanistan? Why didn't you say it when we were building up Saddam Hussein and all the little terrorists that we are now trying to check? We built them up and put them in positions. Now it's coming back to bite us in the rear. But you didn't say that then. Why are you saying it now? So, beloved, we need to think and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by what?
The renewing.
How can we allow the just say no crowd to say no to everything that's going down? No to health care. No to bipartisanship. No to civil rights legislation. No to ending the war. No to bringing people together. No to going overseas and talking to people that we ain't never talked to before. No, 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 no. It's about time that somebody said, yes, we can.
Go on, Reverend.
And we have a situation where today we are having that. And this is not a black agenda. This is not a brown agenda. This is not a yellow agenda. This is an American agenda. Healthcare is an American agenda. Education is an American agenda. Peace at home and abroad is an American agenda. When I look at folk dying, there are black folk and white folk and brown folk and yellow folk in wars that we really question the necessity for them. When I look at national health care, there are more white folk that don't have national health care than black folk.
You're right.
By the sheer numbers. So it's ridiculous for us to be talking about not wanting national health care. That's why the N.A.A.C.P is necessary. That's why we continue to struggle and tomorrow. That's why Muskegon is necessary. That's why Detroit is necessary. That's why the national is necessary. That's why all the branches across the country are necessary. And you are the N.A.A.C.P. It's not the National Association for the Advancement of Certain People. It's the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. And they come in all shapes and sizes. And we need to be very clear about that. And so as we sit here tonight, as we think about the future of our organization, which is one of the reasons why I'm pursuing the chairmanship, because I want to move us to the next level.
All right.
I agree with your pastor. On some things, we are too silent. On others, we need to make our voices known. We have done a great deal in terms of victories. Fair housing, victory. Education, victory. Job opportunities, victory. Corporate America, victory. Legislators, victory. Senators, have a few. Had a few. Now we don't have any. Victory. Governors, victory. President, big victory.
Victory.
Got all of that. We've done well on the political frontier. Now we must move to the economic frontier. That is the next level for us, and we cannot do it without you. That's why it takes all of us, young people, older people who have wisdom. The Bible says the glory of an old person lies in their gray head. The beauty of a young person lies in the strength of their youth. You need wisdom and strength. Not either or, both and. I look forward to my tenure and my senior years because I've earned every one of them.
All right now.
Just like you. When I see a person with gray hair, I think of a person who's been through some things, that knows something, that might be able to tell me something that I don't know. A person that has made the way for other folk. Don't shun your blessing.
That's right.
Don't shun the fact that God has given you another year. I bury, Reverend, too many folk that ain't lived to see the sunset. I get tired of doing that. I want folk to live what God has promised them to live and to endure. That's what the N.A.A.C.P. is about. Helping to improve and inspire your quality of life. And so as we sit here, we must teach it to our children. We must bring them back to who and to what they are. That's why when Moses wrote down those words, as he was getting ready to make his transition, he said, write the laws down, write the words down, write the culture down, write the traditions down, write them down, and put it for a sign upon thy hand. And they shall be as frontness between thy eyes, and thou shalt write them upon the posts of the house, and they shall be as reminders and thought patterns and markers, so that you will know that somebody has been through some things, so that when you get into the promised land, you will begin to come into vineyards that you did not grow, drink from wells that you did not dig, live in houses that you did not build. Sometimes we forget how we got over, but that's why I'm grateful that every now and then somebody reminds me, because in life people are going to come at you. There was an occasion when the old tradition of the N.A.A.C.P. was one fellow by the name of William Pickens, who was a big, tall, dark chocolate fella like me, had big pearly
Go on,
white
Reverend.
teeth, and he would be going around the country trying to inspire people to join the NAACP.